I'm back. So we just got through the Sky Ripper. Well, not the Sky Ripper. We got the armature. We got the core. We just made it to the scientists. They did confirm the whole, "Hey, this thing will probably end the world" thing. But let's just make sure. We could either take it to the rebel base and figure out if there's a way that I can use it without using it. Maybe I'll just kind of like fake it. Like I'll just carry it around with me, but not actually like fire it, just to intimidate them. But instead, I think I'm gonna do the smart thing, which is go to Calaveras, the person who sent me out on this mission. Well, the person who told me this thing existed to begin with. So, yeah.
Well, he should have known he'd have to consult Calaveras again. The scientists at the observatory were smart enough. But what did they know of the Transcendent Emperor? He hoped it wouldn't delay him too long. The rebels had scheduled the final battle soon. Every day they delayed risked the exposure of the secret base. And some soldiers were already drifting back to their homes and families. Calaveras would fix the Sky Ripper for him. And then he would win the final battle.
I'm ready. I'm ready for this. So he's gonna show me how to use it. I'm gonna figure out how to do it without like ending the world and such. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be great.
Maybe it was the cold. But after a few steps, Renado's optimism started to slump. What if Calaveras couldn't help? Did Renado dare use the Sky Ripper? Oh, he hated that he had chosen this path. It was so much simpler to rescue friends and attack enemies. Even if some of those friends were more trouble than his enemies, some of those enemies had been friends before and might be lovers after. No, okay, it wasn't all that much simpler, no. Physics made his brain hurt. That, at least he was sure of.
Uh-oh. Man, Mrs. Bay. I don't blame him. She seems like a sweetheart. But I mean, she's the enemy. There's a way that we're...
No spitting.
There's a way. I'm gonna figure out how to get her back. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but she will be ours again. I'm not just gonna let this love die. Pot. Hey.
Tried to focus on the now. The ravens who seemed everywhere all the time. Where did they hatch from? Were there giant raven hatcheries somewhere, or did they have families? Ooh, he didn't want to think about raven mummies raising their darling raven chicks. Yeah, Calaveras would help. He would make Renado feel better about using the Sky Ripper. And then Renado wouldn't have to worry about ravens ever again.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't... Oh, that counter. Probably shouldn't think too much about what's it called? Them at one point being children, being raised, only to come here and be slaughtered by slaughtered by my hand within seconds. Ah well. Oh, hey guys. Just gonna... Whoa, that... Oh, I love this time-stopping counter. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, dude. I get to do some sick stuff with this. I freaking love it. Where? Ah, yep, there it is. I knew it was coming. Wasn't sure when. Ugh. Yep. Get out of here. Get out of here. Nope. Nope. Want you dead. I want you dead. Excuse me, I want you dead. Oh. What's over here? Nope. Other way is where I'm going. Yeah.
he thought.
I'll take all that. Excuse me? Just collecting loot and such? Excuse me? Goodbye. Just wanted that one. Yeah, these platforms are toasting the Skyripper. For this thing to be God Killer World Ender, it can't even keep up with a floating elevator. I don't know, man. Calaveras, you're going to have to answer to this one. So I am just toasting this thing right now. Not even going that fast, and it's just getting burnt.
What's behind door number 2?
Hopefully goodies. Look at this. It's just getting toasted right now. It's barely even on the screen. How is it that you are Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, and you're still getting burnt by this, John? Did I read this already? I think I did. Yeah, I totally read this already. Scussloy.
It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects.
Go, motherfuckers. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna fuck this up. I know I'm gonna fuck this up. Oh, damn it. Yep. I hate that because I kill those things and the fireworks go off. They explode into little tiny fireworks. Well, that thing freaked me out. They like appeared from off to the side. I thought something was shooting at me. But what's it? Oh, are they just gone? Are they all gone then? All right, cool.
Ice walls
I guess
only let you through if they knew you were cool.
I guess the Skyripper handled this one. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, physical resistance 3. Oh yeah, energy on kill. Again, probably don't need that. Probably won't use those, but we'll see. Back out. Scussloy. Murder, murder, murder. Just shrapnel.
We're counting on Renato. He hoped Calaveras knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm. Telling you. I'm gonna talk to him, he's gonna be like, oh, dog, you just got it set to, set on End the World. All you gotta do is just turn the shit down a little bit. And I'll be like, oh snap, that was easy. And then bang. And then we're Gucci. God, I want this so bad. Kill anything on one strike. Hook shot speed. Don't really care about that at all. Storm recovery. And recover from being hit almost instantly. Blah blah blah. More sword magic. Don't really care about that. More stamina. Don't really care about that. Alright. Let's wait.
Calaveras had never let him down.
Yeah, of course I can make it work better.
But when Renato explained about the strings, Calaveras grew thoughtful.
Oh, strings, you say? Well, the Arcana do speak of the ties that bind the world.
He drew many intricate symbols in the dirt.
Yeah, so, according to my calculations, each time you fire, I'm afraid there's a 1 in 120 chance you'll destroy the universe.
That's pretty good odds. That's like rolling, what, 21 dice and they all come up 6. What are the odds of that?
What? No! It's more like 2.716s in a row.
Anyway, with those odds, it won't happen if I use it just once.
Yeah, no, that's not right. Each time you use it... Okay, look, just don't use it ever.
All right, I guess. As he sailed away from the
fun.
mountains, Renato could see clouds darkening. Rain? No. Ships. Imperial ships, swarming thick as bees. This was it. The big battle. They could not afford to lose this one. What if it did not go well? What if he had to use the Sky Ripper? Could he gamble the universe? On the other hand, what were the odds of rolling 21 sixes in a row?
I mean, I guess we're gonna find out. I mean, granted, did I really use the Sky Ripper per se the first time? Like, I just kind of, I just did my own thing and it just kind of fired off when it wanted to. So can you really blame me for that? Is there really any way to control it? I mean, I guess it's
The battle was not going spectacularly well. What had the rebels been thinking? They'd been thinking he would bring the Sky Ripper, or the Iblis Stone, or that he'd sideline Zenobia somehow, or turn her. Couldn't he use the Sky Ripper just once? After all, if chances were 1 in 128, that meant he'd for sure be okay the first time. They'd get worse each time he used it, but the first time would be okay, right? He wasn't sure that it was right. So he didn't fire the Sky Ripper. He just brought it along, in case.
I could totally use it just once. I could totally use it just once. That's all. Just one time. I'll give it a shot. Just to let him know.
There was blood on this one. So it hadn't saved its owner.
Yeesh. Well, that's bad news. But yeah, I'll just give it one shot just to let him know. Be like, hey, I got this. This will fuck you up. Maybe stop messing with me. You know? That's all. That's all. Just a warning shot. Fire off into the air. Let him know it's good.
Someone had told him the odds
today.
didn't change just because you'd had a streak of good luck. His gut told him that was wrong, though. And he always listened to his gut. On the other hand, 128 chances to win. But one of them would destroy the universe. Ooh, that seemed a bit serious. Maybe he could defeat the Emperor without firing the Sky Ripper. Maybe he could bluff, but with a real weapon. Like in cards, when you had 3 knaves, but you pretended you had a fizz-bin. That could work.
That's kind of my plan. Just gonna bluff it. I probably won't actually fire it. I don't know that I'm gonna have a choice, but I'm thinking I bluff.
There
My
was
concern
an
is if I...
inscription. Praise the sun.
So there. Praise the sun. My concern is if I do bluff, and then I end up dying, they have a full, potentially world-ending weapon at their disposal, and I know they don't know what to do with it. So, like, it's risky. Again, I don't even know that I'm gonna get this option, but if I do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I know if I fire it, it's gonna be like, yep, this was that, this was that one in. God damn it, I do that every time. This was that 1 in 120 chance. And sure enough, it happened.
What's his name again?
God damn it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to bluff this. I really want to bluff it. How do I... How does one... Oh, okay. Folks, just gonna murder you, throw you, deal bludgeoning damage, finishing blows, perfectly timed counters. Ugh. Just get the fuck out of here. Get the literal F out of here. WWE, get the F out. That's a throwback. Back in the 90s. Oh, don't mind me, just destroying boxes over
He
here.
set up the Sky Ripper and let it warm up. He would bluff if he had to. Zenobia came out, flanked by a very daunting platoon of ravens. You won't actually use that, she said in that annoying, I know everything because I'm a cat and you know nothing because you're just a fox voice she had. Or
I
know
will
the
shoot
odds.
this directly
Good,
at your face.
because there's a real chance you could destroy the universe. No, not the first time I use it. The odds are too low. What? No? Yeah, sure. The first time, the odds are practically nothing. They only go up if I use it a bunch more times. No, but that's not how odds work. Didn't you pay attention in class? Now surrender, or I'll use it. Just once, he said. Don't. He felt sure the odds were with him. You have to go with his gut. That's what heroes do. Fire, he said. Please? The Sky Ripper fired. With a tremendous whoosh, the Emperor's flagship went up in flames. It was awesome. And then he noticed there was a hole
God
in the
damn
air.
it.
A blackness, like a tear in a parchment. Wind was blowing into it, widening it. It grew larger, and even larger. Crates fell upwards into it, and the world itself seemed bent, like the reflection on a curved mirror, as it poured into the ravenous hole. Ah, 1 in 128. What are the odds? Thought Renato, and then everything fell into the hole and was gone.
God
But
damn
he
it.
learned another true thing. The core was powerful, but dangerous if used improperly.
The Sky Rover's great. The Sky Rover's Guide to the Galaxy. I like it. Well, 3 truths at least. I'm happy about that. The Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had banished the gods themselves. Reynardo assembled the super weapon, but even a hothead like him knew he should deal carefully with such an ancient and powerful artifact. So he consulted with the experts who warned him that the weapon could destroy the very fabric of space and time. It was a question of probability. 1 chance in 128 to destroy the universe. Well, for Reynardo it meant 127 chances to destroy the I can't scroll down. To destroy the Empire. He liked those odds, so he fired the Sky Ripper once. Just once. A hole in space-time ripped open and swallowed the entire universe. Of course. God damn it. Well, at least we got all 3 truths. I just gotta figure out what this Lapino truth is.
There would be a way to win. Renato could feel it. He'd have to explore choices he'd never made before he could figure it all out, though. And with that, the book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. And he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Lapino was no game changer, but could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Alright, well, Sky Ripper betrayed us. And, next time we'll chase down Lapino, who I'm pretty sure was also gonna betray us. Trust no one. Trust no one.